Alright guys, it's Tuesday again. Today is the 7th of October, so this is our start of Legion Remix. So my key video, or like my key attempts are gonna be dropping. Probably only gonna be focusing on my pallies and then let the other ones kind of fall off just because I'm gonna be busy in Remix and I also have a lot of other side projects going on. We're opening up in Protection loot spec, we're already in it. Open for a shield. I only have two options. Like, I literally did nothing. It was, Alright, so we did get a shield. That's good. It's Verse Mastery, which technically I've got so much of the other stats, that's probably not the worst thing. Out of the ones from Dungeons, I mean, it would the only ones that I could have wanted would be, what, there's a Crit Mastery one from here, Crit Mastery from Package Protector from the mailroom. That's Streets. And Dawnbreaker would have had the other one. So, I mean, this one's a good get. This saves me some press, or, you know, saves me a craft later. I'll get higher than this one, so my block value will be good. I can move my embellishments off. But yeah, so with Legion Remix coming out, plus like my side goals are I'm trying to make a bunch of Edge Rids just so I can do some farming up on other servers and sell some transmog on the long run. Move slow, but you know, gotta sell eventually. What else? We got a Floodgate. Yeah, so I just got a lot of things that's gonna take up a bunch of my time. For this pally, I think I only did one? No, but I got two doors on this one. So it was two doors on my main pally, two doors on this pally, and then my third pally, I only have one door. I'm not gonna make that mistake. But for my last pally, it literally only did like one activity, so I won't even have a chance at a socket. I got sick a couple days, didn't really do much, and then I've been setting up speed druids. But, I mean, Remix is going to take up a majority of the time, because I want all of them transmogs, all of them mounts, everything. Plus, I'll be doing some keys on the Remix, so, I don't know, maybe I'll report how that's going. Alright, so 716, actually higher than my main pally at this moment. Gonna be opening up in Protection, we're already in it. Alright, so we did get a one-hand haste first weapon, or we can take a trinket. The haste first weapon is not ideal. I am in fact going to bring up Archon. Alright. Yeah, sorry. Looking at something else off screen. Alright, so. This one is only a 5.8. It's haste first. Again, with our stats we have, haste first is not the worst thing. Haste is great, verse is alright. That better one would have been like the crit haste one or the crit mastery or the other crit haste one. Which this one comes from Dawnbreaker, and this one right here comes from Streets. I think Streets. Effects? I think that's Streets. Same. Yeah, first boss in Streets. So we will take that. That's half the equation. Again, same thing with this character. Gonna be able to swap these over. So that is a good idea. Let's just make sure that I don't actually have a weapon in my inventory. The Smith Trek. Nope, those are all hero. Alright. Our key. 14 done. But I mean, with me doing not like 72 keys a week with how many ever characters I was doing, it does mean there'll be less keys done naturally, and I don't know, maybe I'll actually get to recording them because we are trying to push 14s and 15s. Like I'm Resilient 13 on my. I think I'm Resilient 13 on both my main pallies. But with less keys, that means I've got more time to actually like sit there and record and, you know, give our whole struggle of how we're progressing through. Alright, so this pally, still all natty. I've got one door. The things that I want to get my item in is going to be the legs, neck, well, legs, helm, or I think it's just legs, helm, or shoulders. Open it up in protection because we already have a two-hand weapon. Reason why I wanted those specific slots. That's not ideal. For trinkets for retribution. That one is not listed. And protection is not listed. So it is a token week. And not even a socket because I did do enough other stuff. Unfortunate, but hey, that's what I get. I was sick, I was doing other things, and I just didn't have the energy to actually put into that. But, I mean, you do what you gotta do. Plus, I mean, this is my third pally, so no big deal. Anywho, guys. Legion Remix, less keys, so less vault opening, and then because I've got so many gold things going on, maybe I'll do a little mini series where like I take one character and isolate it from the rest of my other characters and then just see how far I can get in gold. Anywho, we're excited for the Legion Remix. I guess I can also go see what the weekly is over here. That's how I do that most of the times.
Speak and be heard.
Ecodome, easy.
Another interruption.
World Quest, easy. Playing disc if you haven't done it, fairly easy. World Soul. I mean, I guess if I'm gonna be doing World Quest for the other one, I could do World Quest for this one. That works. Let's see what the Sparks Quest is before I close out the video. Eladorn and Preserving the Wars Epic Battlegrounds. And then Arenas is the other one. Alright guys. Hope you guys have fun in Legion Remix if you're doing it. Real 0.5 patch doesn't start until the 27th or so? I say it's the 27th, right? Yeah, 28th. That's when the real 0.5 patch starts, when they uncap crests and then we're getting given the dinars and everything. Don't know why they would start it now and increase the upgrade part without actually increasing our crest cap, because that's just wild. Like, even though I'm 100 and then some away, that like that not going up means that you can only upgrade whatever you were previously upgrading. Really, it's only good for you if you got a sword or shield or main hand, offhand, maybe your trinkets, but then you're setting yourself back on other stuff. I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye!